edition of Straght Talk KIU. My name is Mellan Kebirungi, the host, and the guest is a distinguished student, actually the supreme student in KIU main campus, the guild president, Edwin Agaba, the man of the 22nd Guild Union, joins us to talk about the new challenge ahead. Mr. President, you are most welcome to Straght Talk KIU.
Thank you, Madam Mellan. My name is Agaba Edwin, a third-year law student at Kampala International University, and the 22nd Guild President of this mighty university, the leading private university in Uganda. I'm honored to be here, and I would like to extend my appreciation to the people who voted me into office.
Mr. President, how does becoming a Guild President mean to you personally and politically?
Being a Guild President has put me in a place where I'm motivated and humbled, having been entrusted with a responsibility to represent the entire university. It's not an easy task, but I do believe, having God by my side, I'm going to serve to my best. And I do pledge to create a legacy in this university. This year, 2026-2027, will be the best year in KIU.
Mr. President, you talked about trust for students, and indeed it's students that voted for you that you're in this position. And we've had cases of students complaining that these leaders in different positions at campus or any other place, they tend to forget why they were elected, and then they just disappear. How are you going to work about this?
Well, leaders come into office with different ambitions. I've come into this office to serve the students, and I do believe I'm not here to just occupy space or occupy office, but I do promise I will make sure that I'm in office from 8 to 10 late in the night. Whoever has issues, whoever has a concern to be addressed, can always reach out to me in my office, and I will share out my number, personal number, and I will pin it on the notice board for everyone who wishes to communicate to me to feel free to come through and talk to me. I'm a leader, a servant to the students, not here to dictate, not here to just get lost from the office.
How are you going to balance as the students, to bridge that gap between the students and the administration? How are you planning to balance both the students and then the administration?
Thank you for the exciting question. Well, when it comes to KIU, many students think it's pro-administration. But in my regime, I want to ensure that we have a close connection with the administration. We as students, we shouldn't be left out, and we shall do that if we engage into dialogue. Peaceful dialogue can solve every challenge. We might have useful disagreements with the administration, and the administration should also be answerable to us in case of anything.
Mr. President, before we leave this question about the students, among the students we have international and national students, right? And then we would like to know, how are you going to balance, how are you going to make sure that there is equality between the national students and international students? Because we are all equal and we are all in the same university.
Yes, Kampala International University, being an international university, alone explains that there must be equality for both nationals and internationals. And the Constitution itself gives us a chance as students of KIU, regardless of the tribe, the country you come from, to take part into these elections, to come through, to become a leader in KIU. We have electoral college system where every student who qualifies, who has qualifications to become a leader, is given a chance to represent. And good enough, in my government, we have had a representative from Somalia who is an MP. I have appointed students from different countries, however much they might be few in the community, but I have tried to consider them to ensure that there is balance of power among the nationals and internationals.
We've had cases of missing marks. We've had cases of, portal is not is not clear, some marks are missing. So how are we going to go about the technology and social media within the university to see that these cases are not seen anymore?
I personally, as a guild president, I wish to have a dialogue with the administration to ensure that we leaders get a chance to extend our communication to the entire student fraternity using the university email, which has been limited to the administration. Also, I work hand in hand with the ICT minister to ensure that we have electronic boards that can display our communication to the entire student fraternity.
To become a guild president, what is that process? Because there are those that are going to come for this position.
Well, it was a bit challenging and hectic to my side. It was not an easy way for me, but regardless, God was with me, and I'm the guild president of this mighty university. To become a guild president of Kampala International University starts with how you perform academically, your behavior. This comes in as a basic element required of you to become a guild president of this mighty university. If at all you have a discipline issue, you cannot become a guild president automatically. However, leaving alone the discipline and academic part, there are other challenges I faced as an individual to finance my campaign or to make sure that my campaign makes me the guild president of this mighty university. A lot of money is spent in this election. It becomes very hard when it comes to going into the camp, where you have to convince the members of parliament elected by different colleges, since we use the electoral college system, to now vote for you. It becomes a bit expensive, and it's challenging because convincing an adult mind to follow your ideology. It's not an easy thing. So it was a bit challenging, and also convincing my fellow students to vote for me as an MP, because to qualify to become a guild president, I had to be an MP first. It was a bit challenging for me. I was not a leader in this university, so I never had a CV to present to these law students that have been serving as a coordinator, something like that. The CV I had was from the previous schools I attended to, but when it came to campus politics, I was just maybe more of these associations. Yes, I'm a leader in an association. I was not a motor, so it was a bit hard for me to convince these lawyers to buy my ideology as their member of parliament. But along the way, they believed in me, they voted for me. I became a member of parliament. I managed to convince the members of parliament from different faculties, and here I am, I'm the guild president.
I hope you have heard from His Excellency Edwin Agaba. Wow! Mr. President, what are your last words to the students of Kampala International University?
Yes, to the students of Kampala International University, I would like to first appreciate all students who have entrusted me with the authority to be the guild president of this mighty university. I cannot just take it for granted. I want to appreciate the administration for having given us a chance to express ourselves to the students and giving a chance to the students to choose their own leaders. Well, in some universities, I don't know, but I do believe they can appoint, if they wanted, they can make a constitution where they appoint their own guild president. But here at Kampala International University, we are given a chance to choose our own leaders. And to the entire KIU Fraternity, I wish to first encourage students who still have a chance to contest to keep disciplined, read hard, make sure you have better grades. Do not mind where you come from, do not mind whether you have been a leader before or not. the floor is open, and once you come out, believe in yourself. It all starts with believing in yourself. Pray to God. God is the master of everything. With Him, everything is possible. We are coming into an examination season. I wish the very best to the entire student fraternity. To sum up my submission, wish to thank you, Madam Mellan, for having invited me for the interview. I'm so much grateful.
Well, that has been the Guild President of Kampala International University, Edwin Agaba. I remain Mellan Kebirungi, your host, Straght Talk KIU. See you.